we go. Welcome in to the game 21 of the season. Ben and Travis Echoes taking on the Office. Office looks like a lot of their starting line will be out of commission. With Kevin Creasy not making the start for the Echoes. Injury. Bradley Dupree steps in. Home game. Pam Beasley on the mound. The Office 3.16 ERA, 2 off the mark. She has 23 Ks. There's a strike to Bradley Dupree. Ball 3-3-1 for Beasley to Dupree. There's strike 2 for full count. Dupree going to hit that one. It's going to be maybe a double. He's going to get on his horse. He's going to get in there pretty easily. Eccles from center field throws it in to Peacock. Down to third, and Bradley Dupree with a first at-bat double. Brought to you by BenandTravis.com. Tommy Peterson steps in, 448 average, 1 home run. He takes strike 1 from Pam Beasley. He's got 21 RBIs. Strike 2 right down the pipe. There's one off, 1-2 the count, no outs. Bradley Dupree on second. Peterson gets on that one. It's going to be deep. It could be gone. Home run. Helping Healing Humor with Ben and Travis podcast. Mental health from a Christian perspective every Tuesday. 449 feet for Tommy Peterson. Second home run of the season. 23 RBIs. And it's a 2-0 game. No outs. Beasley on. Sends a strike to Will Mahan, center fielder. Going to be off the mark. 1-1, no out. 2-0 lead for the Echoes. Mahan all over that, but it's going to be a can of corn back to the track. And out number 1. Billy Froggy has been a steps in. Easily the MVP of the season so far. Batting anyways. 563 average. Takes ball 1. 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. 1 ball. There's a strike. 1-1 the count with 1 out. 2-0 lead. 2-1. 1 out. 3-1. Taking this one as well. And they'll be down the pike to make it a full count. 3-2. Should have laid off that one. Going to get her off the hook there as an out for Hayes to give it 2 outs. Yours truly steps in. 463 average. 2 home runs, 15 RBI. The 2-0 lead. That's going to be ball high and outside. And outside. The first one was inside ball. 2-0. There's a strike for a 2-1, 2 out. Strike 2, 2-2-2. I'll let that one go out to shortstop. But 2 runs, 2 big runs. A double to start, followed by a home run from Tommy Peterson to give them a 2-0 lead. As Drapes Rose steps in, 250 average, 3 RBIs. Haley Creasy, 77 ERA. 0.46 whip, 71 Ks, and she misses the mark there with a strike 1, or ball 1. It's going to be hit. It'll be yours truly out there and left. Goes it in for out number 1. Shiny Eccles, center fielder for the Office, steps in. Foul ball, strike 1 out. 2 fouls for Eccles. Shiny. Ball 1. That's going to be close. All she had it. Oh, that's going to get fouled. Daniel Creasy unable to run it down. Blows that one by him for strikeout number 1. It's a Friday refresh strikeout. Should be a brand new one in your favorite podcast provider tomorrow as Michael Scott, the world's best ball, steps in to face Haley Creasy. Ball 1, 101 miles an hour. 1-0 the count with 2 outs. He hit hard. Hayes going to miss it. It'll be a base knock for Michael Scott. 2-out single as Dwight Schrute steps in, third baseman for the Office. He takes strike 1, fastball. Inside. Foul that one out ahead of it. Fouls that one back with 2 outs, 2 strikes, 1 on first. Oh, another strikeout, this time a frozen pizza. Strikeout brought to you by the Friday Refresh, a motivational 3 to 5 minute motivational podcast brought to you from Ben Hayes every other Friday. Should be a brand new on your favorite podcast provider tomorrow. As Daniel Creasy steps in, 4.12 average, and he takes ball 1 from Pam Beasley. He has 2 balls. 20 RBIs, ball 2. Echoes with a 2-0 lead. That is a strike down the middle. Change up there for him. Make it 3-1, no outs. There's strike 2, full count. You get a little poke, but it's going to be easy for Peacock at second. Over to Jim Halpert at first for out number 1. As Blake Holloman, your resident Barner, steps in, a 365 average with 20 RBIs. Ball 1, outside low. There's a strike. Ball 2. I thought that was going to catch enough of the plate there, and it's 3-0 with 1 out. And Blake Holloman's been walked to first. As Grady Austin steps in. Man, he's been tearing it up at the batter's box when he's playing. 462 average, takes ball 1. He's hit 1 home run and 8 RBIs in a short amount of time. He takes ball 2. There's a strike. Holloman going to try to take second. Stealing. He's going to be in there easy. It's Osborne mishandles it. 2-2, 1 out. Austin trying to stay alive. Probably should have let that one go. There's ball 3, full count. Runner on second. I'll let that one go. Should advance Holloman, but he will be out sacrificially at first as Haley Creasy steps in. 733 average, 12 RBIs, and a runner at third could help herself out here. Takes ball 1 from Pam Beasley, pitcher for the first time. This is the first 2 off the mark. That'll be strike 1 there. Curveball. Strike 2. 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on third. Goes down low, straight at the shortstop, and nothing doing as the Echo strand a runner. Still lead 2-0 as Creed Brackley steps in. 196 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, 4. Creed. It's a piece of that one, but it's foul. It's the left fielder today. The office piece of that one, and it's going to be in play as Daniel Creasy, just in front of the warning track, calls it in for out number 1. Second baseman Dylan Peacock steps in. Face Haley Creasy. Blows a strike by 101 on the pitch. Speed. Strike 2, curveball. Snyder. Change up out front and strikeout again. Brought to you by the Friday Refresh, 3 to 5 minute motivational podcast every other Friday. Jim Halpert stands in. First baseman, 213 average. Ball in for the strike. Looking. Change up. Strike 2. Foul ball, stays alive. Tried to sneak that fastball by him. Unsuccessful. Slider. Another Friday Refresh strikeout. Frozen pizza. Watch it. A 5-minute motivational podcast brought to you every other Friday. Should be a brand new one out tomorrow. Riley Dupree steps in, started the game with a double. Part of that 2-run home run Tommy Peterson hit earlier. 1-1 the count, no outs. All too low, 2-1. Strike 2, 2-2, no outs. All 3, man, they want to swing at that one. Full count. And walked him. That was close. 2 pitches in a row. Close. And walked him. Dupree at first. As Peterson takes strike 1. That one's going to be low. Probably should have advanced to second there. Dupree stealing. And he's safe. A little closer throw this time. 2 strikes on Peterson. Hit that ball, 2-2, no outs, 1 on second. It's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Goes to
14.
Free at second base with 1 out. Mahan steps in. 5:09 takes strike. Hammers that one hard. Man, terrible base running. All my fault.
Second baseman, number 2.
Oh, even worse. Wow. Terrible. 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 And I can't even be mad at anybody else. It's the worst part. It's the worst part. Terrible base running. Just botched. Incredibly botched. Terribly botched. As Kason Osborne steps in to face Haley Creasy. 2-0 lead for the Echoes. Strike 1, 100 miles an hour. Drops that one in for 90 miles an hour. 2 strikes on Osborne. And misses that one. Another strikeout. Friday refresh strikeout. Pam Beasley steps in for another pitcher v. pitcher matchup. She's a .375 hitter, so cannot take her lightly. Love to help herself out here, I'm sure. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Blows that one by her. Another strikeout. The Friday refresh. Strikeout. Motivational podcast every other Friday. Bringing them up. We're back to the count. Top of the count with Drapes Rose. He is the catcher for the Office. Strike 1 from Haley Creasy. Strike 2 from Haley Creasy. Foul ball. Hanging in there. So that one will be foul ball down the first base line. Hanging in with 2 outs. And got that corner. 102 miles an hour from Haley Creasy for out number 3. Another Friday refresh strikeout. Ben Hayes, .554 average, takes strike 1 from Pam Beasley. No outs. 1-1 the count. We're in the top of the 4th. Hammers that one. That'll be a base knock for Ben Hayes. Over to first with no outs. Echo's going to try to run the base a little better this time. Travis Creasy, yours truly, steps to bat. Takes ball 1 high. Ball 2. Ball 3. This will be a take. And it's ball 4. And another batter walked. First and second for the Echoes with Daniel Creasy stepping in. .406 average, 2 home runs, 20 RBIs. Got a chance to do some real damage here. Last time the Echoes just mismanaged, botched base running, as in I botched the base running. 2-0 the count, no outs, 2 on. There's strike 1 to Daniel Creasy. 2-1, no outs, 2 on first and second. Strike 2, 2-2. Anything close? There's a ball high, 3-2, full count, no outs. Daniel smacks that one hard. Should. Score 2, and it's a 2-run double from Daniel Creasy with no outs, and they are going to make a pitching change as Meredith Palmer comes in relief, a 2.13 ERA, 9 Ks, in relief of Pam Beasley, who has 1 on second. They check back. Daniel Creasy gets back safely, no outs, and Blake Coleman steps in and takes ball 1 from Pam Beasley, or Meredith Palmer, excuse me. There's a strike 1. 1-1 the count. Gonna tip that one. Unfortunately, it's going to end with Daniel Creasy getting thrown out at third as Grady Austin steps in with Blake Holloman, who immediately goes to steal. Going to get in there safely. Big strike one. Strike two, 0-2 with one out. Austin going to hit that one. Michael Scott up and holds Holloman at third. So runs at the corners, one out. Haley Creasy takes strike one. Strike two from Meredith Palmer. Down low and gets that one. Will advance and also score. Third, give a 5-0 lead. If you're a pitcher, you will take the run and for the out any day. With a 5-0 lead, the Echoes. Dupree takes strike one at the top of the order. Strike two with Austin at second. 2 outs, though. That'll be ball. 2. Austin not that fast of a runner. He's going to stay at second with 2-2 with 2 outs. Make it full count. 2 outs, 1 on second. For Dupree. And she walks him. Dupree showing tremendous patience there. That was close. He holds off as Peterson steps in for 2 on with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Palmer misses. Ball 1 inside. There's a strike. Got the corner that time. 1-1 with 2 outs. Broadcast brought to you by BenandTravis.com, and that will load the bases with a single. Once again, Grady not the fastest guy in the world, but bases loaded for Will Mayan. He's 0 for 2 today. 500 average, though. Can't lay off that one. That was right down the pipe. And that's going to score a ton of runs. Almost clear the bases, other than Mahan, who gets a double. Huge score there. Scores 3 runs on a double for Mayan. Huge. He's at second now with 2 outs and 8-0 Echoes lead over the, I believe, the opposite conference leading Office team. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. For Hayes, who's going to take a chance on that. He's going to hit it a ton, but it's going to be easily caught by Creed Bratton for the 3rd out, but not before. 6 runs in the top of the 4th for the Echoes. Now an 8-0 lead, and Haley Creasy is in good business here. Be a little more on the attack than maybe even usual. 2 strikes right out the gate. Creasy. That's another strikeout. As Shiny Eccles goes down. Frozen Pizza, the Friday Refresh. 3-5-minute motivational podcast every other Friday. Look forward to your podcast provider tomorrow. On 1, Michael Scott. There's a strike, gets the corner. Take that ball. 2-1 count. Michael Scott. 1 out. 2-2 the count. Evens it up. Foul ball stays alive. Nope. Full count. It's on the 4th ball. And gets him Frozen Pizza, the Friday Refresh. Haley Creasy is dealing. Dwight Schrute steps in to face the youngster. 2 outs on strikeouts. Swing and a miss from Dwight Schrute. And strikes out the side. That's a Friday Refresh whole side of the office. Striking him out. 1 up, 3 up, 3 down. 7 hits to 1. This game. Travis Creasy steps in. He has a walk tonight. 456 hitter. Gets something going against Meredith Palmer here, who throws strike 1. Top of the 5th. 1-1 to even the count. Should not have hit that. Way outside. The out number 1.
Now batting, the
Now Daniel Creasy, 1 for 2, had a huge double. I believe his last inning. Get things going. Scoring anyways. There's a strike, 1-1 with 1 out to Daniel Creasy. 414 hitter. Fights that one off. Osborne over for an easy out for out number 2. Blake Coleman steps in. He walked, or has walked. Stolen base for 2. Ball 1 outside. Jumps all over that one. Got a chance to go the distance, and does. Blake Coleman with a helping, healing humor with Ben and Travis. Podcast home runs. Mental health from a Christian perspective. 442 feet, his first home run of the season. The first RBI, and he makes it 9-0 with a single shot to center. And Grady Austin steps in and takes strike 1. Helping healing humor comes out every Tuesday.
That's high.
Austin takes a swing on that. It's not going to have enough juice as he fights it off and be out number 3. Before the Echoes put up one more run in the top of the 5th, make it 9-0. 8 hits to 1 as Creed Brad steps in to face Haley Creasy. Foul ball. She tries to throw a slider in there. Strike 2 on the curve. Changeup gets him on a check swing and another strikeout. That's 4 Friday refresh strikeouts in a row as Dylan Peacock steps in to face Haley Creasy here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. Strike 1. Strike 2, changeup. Goes down low, stays alive, down the first base line with a foul ball. Frozen pizza. That's 5 strikeouts in a row for Haley Creasy as Jim Halpert steps in to face Haley Creasy. Foul ball down the first base line. That one's going to be hit hard. Be a base knock for Jim Halpert. Second hit for the office today. Jason Osborne steps in with 2 outs and a man on first. Creasy goes fastball inside, 99 miles an hour. Strike 2, slider. Changeup gets him. 8 out of the last 9 batters have struck out against Haley Creasy, and she gets to step into the batter's box. She has an RBI for the man, and they're going to make a pitching change. Otis Velez. Closer will come in for Meredith Palmer. Echoes have a 9-0 lead. Haley hits the pitcher, right back at the pitcher. Right, I don't want to hear what that clutch was. He's going to stay in. Strike 1. Haley Creasy going to steal for second. She's going to get in. Mike could have had third. 2 straight strikes to Bradley Dupree with 1 on second base. And hit that one just because it looked close. I was unsure. There's a ball. 1-2 the count. No outs. Haley on second. 2-2 the count. Haley on second. 3-2 high. Full count. Oh my goodness. Creasy. Dupree goes at him again and hits the pitcher. 2 straight shots at the pitcher. He's going to stay in. Wow, what guts. Dupree going to steal second. Safe, barely. 2 on. First, second, and third. 1 strike. Make that 2 to Tommy Peterson. 1-2 the count. 2-2 the count. Closer is a strong dude. Got to figure out this base repair bladder.
Number 14.
Strike 1 to mine. Runners at the corners. Peterson gonna steal. And he's safe. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Make that 3-1. Everybody's staying put. It's that one, not really hard. Be out number 2, but it will score a run as it makes it 10-0, and Raleigh Vila will come in to relief pitch after previous pitcher took 2 shots of baseball in a row. Pope going to be easy out third for Hayes. 3 outs, but not before. 10-0. Let him make another pitching change, or actually going to have Aiden Clayton come in and pinch hit. The Echoes may make some changes too.
Now in the game, number 14.
Lucy steps in. Try to keep this strikeout streak going. 8 of the last 9, throws a strike. Fastball. Misses there, 1-1 the count. Third ball hit hard. Creasy dives and misses. It'll be a double. Drapes Rose steps in. Strike 1. Going on second base, no outs for the Office.
Steve Wright. Ball inside.
Got him on the strikeout. That's the Friday refresh strikeout. 1 out. Curveball. Still got a runner at second base for the Office. Strike 1 fastball. Creasy. Goes down, fouls it back down the third base line. Hammered hard. Over to first for the outs. Holds the runner at second. And Michael Scott, with the best ball, steps in. The runner at second base. Strike 1. Haley. Strike 2. Changeup gets him again. Another Friday refresh strikeout. There are a bunch of Ks. As Kevin Malone going to come in and pitch for the Office.
The left fielder, number 83.
It's like some moving around of batters here.
Now in the game, number 47.
Travis Creasy steps in, 449 hitter. Takes ball 1 from Kevin Malone. Gets that one, hammers it. It'll be a base knock. Travis Creasy off Kevin Malone to start. No outs and a runner on first.
Now back, the right fielder, number 8.
Daniel Creasy steps in. Creasy going to steal second. He's out. Gunned out. 2 off the mark. 3 off the mark. Daniel Creasy. He's going to swat that one. Gets all over it. He's going to try to make second base. He will. And another double for Daniel Creasy with 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Spots Ward steps in. 583 hitter in limited time. 5 RBIs. Right at it. Kevin Malone goes. It's that one going to be stabbed down by the shortstop. Nice diving play. He's not quit playing. Over for out number 1. Or out number 2. With Daniel Creasy at third. it's going to have too much air under it. Echoes brings them in for out. Number 3, 10-0. Dwight Schrute steps in. Looks like the Echoes will make another change.
Number 40.
Should be all the subbing that happens. Things go according to plan. Strike 1 to Schrute. Strike 2 to Schrute. Get a little piece of that. Stay alive. Now, hips that one. Peterson out to short left for the out number 1. In the bottom of the 7.
Fielder, number 26.
Hit hard, pre-Bratton. Bottom of the 7th. Base high with 1 out. William Peacock steps in.
Number 30.
For the office. Hammered. Hard. Creasy over for the easy out. Over the first. 2 out. 1 away from the win as Jim Alford steps in. Reed Bratton, first base. For the office. Strike 1. Hoped Travis Creasy out in left field, and that's the win, ladies and gentlemen. Echoes defeat conference leading office. Both conference leaders, maybe a preview of the World Series. We hope not, because, man, not very competitive. Haley Creasy, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits given up, 15 Friday refresh strikeouts. She's 6-0 in the season, 6.4 ERA. Beasley takes the L. She's 2-3 in the season. Your MVPs, Haley Creasy, number 1. Bradley Dupree, 2 for 2 with a double. 3 times across the plate, 2 stolen bases. Tommy Peterson, 2 for 4. The home run, 2 RBIs, 2 runs, and a stolen base. Simulation. The Crimson Tide hammers. Conference leading the office. Supersonics get the dub. The Canadian Hitmen beat the Bayou Bengals. The War Eagles defeat the Hitmen. The War Eagles defeat the Crimson Tide 5-3. Trash Pandas 5-0 Heat. The Eagles beat the Tide again, 10 innings. The Eagles beat the Oilers. Gators beat the Big Game Patrols. The Bulldogs get the dub over the Ravens. There you have it. Current standings as we see them. You go. We'll see you next time. The Echoes take on the Stone Colds.